Hello and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. Happy Tuesday, of course, 6 o'clock on a Tuesday night. That means it is all about our launch party, and I absolutely love a launch party show. Perhaps you missed out on some of our recent launches. Well, this is the place to be, and we do have that fabulous light pad that we'll be taking a little look at later on in today's show. We do also have some returning favourites as well, some ranges that you've seen perhaps before and have absolutely loved, so we brought them back just another time to give you that extra opportunity. Maybe you're a brand new crafter or new to the channel and you've never seen some of these items before, then we are giving you that perfect chance to actually bag a bargain. You're even going to see some best ever prices on today's show, which is absolutely fantastic. Best ever price on that Mediterranean Dreams collection as well, so that is sort of maybe my top pick for the show, and we will be having a little look at that slightly later on as we move through this 2 hours that's all about launch party. Now, quite an exciting day here at Crafters TV and Crafters Companion in general for that matter, because we have launched our much anticipated brand new website, new and improved with all those amazing new features that we are bringing to you, making that shopping experience even better, which is absolutely fantastic. I know there was a few gremlins in the system this morning. There's a few sort of last minute things that we had to iron out throughout the day, and I know we were all sort of sitting tight. Thank you so much to you guys at home for your patience this morning. I know we were sort of like, it's coming, we promise you it's coming, and honestly it is so worth the wait. It is amazing. It's allowing us to give you even better features. We've improved our older website. You've got that beautiful new look and feel. I think it looks really fresh and modern, which I am absolutely loving, and you've got that opportunity to make your shopping experience even easier and quicker, which I'm all about, especially when you place as many orders as I do, which are quite a few. So yeah, quite excited to be placing my very first order on that brand new website. However, if you go over to that new website, perhaps you're thinking, it looks a little bit different. I'm not quite sure what I need to do. I'm not quite sure how to actually do all that checking out my baskets. I'm not sure how to reset my password. Don't you worry. If you go to the top, we have got our guides, our amazing video guides, our lovely banners put together. All of these guides for you, walking you through different stages. It doesn't matter what you're struggling with. Maybe it's resetting your password. I know myself, I'm not the best with technology, so I did watch all the guides myself, and they are super self-explanatory. So if you're a little bit lost, do watch those. But it is quite intuitive. You can see all of our sort of top sellers there. Gemini 2 machine there, our little snippy scissors are there as well. You'll see lots of deals as well. Don't forget, we've got our last chance Christmas sale happening over on the website, some amazing savings. But yes, we are very, very excited about our brand new website, so we have to do a little something to celebrate. And to celebrate that brand new website launching today, we will be offering you 20% off any of your purchases. So as long as it's not a new launch or a bundle or machine or third-party item, you can receive a fabulous 20% off. And that's in addition to that platinum discount as well if you're a Platinum Club member. So it's a chance to bag a bargain. And I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you this one, but Ben's next door now and the rest of the office have gone home. So do you know what? I'm going to tell you this one. That code is actually multiple use. Yeah, you can use that code as many times as you like. It's not use that code once and that's it. 20% off as many times as you want to be using that. And that's with the code website20. Amazing discount on that. Now, don't you worry, it's not just me for this full 2 hours. I think you guys at home probably know I could probably witcher on, well, I definitely could witcher on my own for 2 hours quite easily. But don't worry, rest assured, it's not just me on my own for this full 2 hours. Lovely lady. We've been having a little bit of a gossip between the shows, but we're ready and raring to go, and I know she's going to have some of the most amazing demos lined up. It's our little crafty ray of sunshine. It's the amazing Michelle. Good evening, Michelle.
Hello, I like that. Do you know, I get such lovely introductions. Crafty ray of sunshine.
Yeah.
I like that. Thank you very much.
Absolutely, you are very, very welcome. But as well as being a little bit of a ray of sunshine in our lives, I know she's super creative. I know she's got the most amazing demos lined up. Lots of different items she's going to be playing with tonight, from every day to Christmas. She's going to be taking us to the Mediterranean. So she's promised. I'm not sure if she means literally or just in terms of using the Mediterranean Dreams collection, but I'm hoping at the end of the show she'll be whisking me away on holiday, but I'm not quite sure we can guarantee that one, but we shall see. Now, before we get into the first deal, we want to say a few hellos because we've got a few of you joining us here tonight on the socials. Again, I just want to say thank you again for your patience. I know it's been frustrating. I know what it's like when you want to place your order and you can't. So I'm just so pleased that website, that new and improved website, is now back up and running. So who have we got joining us? We have got, well, in the gallery, we have got Dean's still here, but we've also got Sam as well. Sam is doing all the pictures and numbers and graphics on the screen, or pressing all the buttons. We've also got Grace on the socials as well, and Jake's still outside helping us with all the product coordination aspects of the show. So we've got Mary Ann joining us, saying hello. Ben McCarthy's in. He seems to join us quite a lot. I'm not quite sure who he is, but yes, it is him. Our lovely Handcrafted by Gaz is in. Saying hello, lovely to have your company, Gaz. Sarah Brown is in from Melbourne, Australia. It's 3 a.m. Good grief. I'd say watch this show, then get some sleep, get some rest. And Evelyn is joining us from beautiful Colorado as well. Lovely to have all of your company. Now, are you like me and do you like acetate? But do you want it to be even better? Do you want foiled acetate? Well, I have got the deal for you. This is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, we call it our luxury foiled acetate, and luxury is the absolute perfect word for this product. It is just absolutely gorgeous. If you want to be adding that touch of opulence, that real touch of luxury to all of your festive makes, then you're going to have to go for this bundle, because this is our weekday wonder. So with our weekday wonders, that means not only are we going to give to you the most fabulous saving, the most amazing discount on a fabulous crafty item, but we're also going to be giving you double points. You can see on the bottom of your screen there, you are getting double points. We launched this yesterday with it being our weekday wonder, and this amazing offer is going to run all the way through till 10:59 a.m. on Saturday morning. I'm not being funny. I've got these already, but I'm thinking, do you know what? At that price, I think I'll be stocking up. There's nothing to stop you from multiple ordering as well. You are getting 24 sheets in total for a Platinum Club price today of just £24 or $32. £1 a sheet for 12 by 12 luxury construction weight foiled acetate is amazing value for money. So you're getting 2 packs as part of this deal, and with every single one of these, each and every single one is foiled, and they're all 380 micron. Super heavyweight. It's going to be ideal for all of your construction weight projects. So first up, we've got our gorgeous gold and silver. This is our festive gold and silver pack. So you can see on there you've got your 4 different designs. So 2 different kind of designs, and then your gold and silver of both. Oh my goodness, that's just absolutely gorgeous. I mean, think about doing your card fronts. Maybe it's going to be aspects of the front of a card, or maybe just the full front of a card in your acetate. Perhaps it's going to be box lids, gift bags, gift boxes entirely from acetate. They look absolutely incredible. And then, as if it wasn't enough to get your gorgeous gold and silver, we're also bringing you the festive red and green. Love the fact that you're getting those sort of Scandinavian looks and feels with this one. You could be snipping into some of these to create your own embellishments. Perhaps you're going to be die cutting your own flowers like your poinsettias. Then you're going to be snipping into that acetate and then just tucking them under your flowers just as that finishing touch. Lots you can do with these, especially with them being that really heavyweight construction weight acetate. They are absolutely amazing. One thing to remember though is don't forget that every single sheet does have that protective film on it, just to make sure they don't get damaged in transit. Always make sure you peel that off before use. It just makes sure that they sort of get to you in perfect condition. But 24 sheets in total for amazing Platinum Club price today of £24 or $32, and of course double points as well. Love that collection. Definitely be stocking up on that one while you can. Now, sort of going to a very, very different end of the spectrum now. So we've thought of all things Christmassy, thinking of a little bit cold, snowy sort of weather. Total opposite end of the spectrum, and we're going off to the Mediterranean. Unfortunately, not literally, but honestly, when you get crafting, when you get this in your craft room, you can almost be transported across the Mediterranean. This collection is just absolutely stunning. We're bringing to you today on Launch Party a 7-piece collection which comprises 21 stamps, 8 dies and much more as well. Your Platinum Club price for this collection is £36.80 or $46.40. So first up, oh, I absolutely adore this stencil. Really large scale 7 by 7 inch stencil. The detail within there is just absolutely incredible. I mean, you've got the finest, most delicate of lines within there, almost like a hair's width. They are so incredibly delicate. We're calling this our olives and leaves. However, change up the colourways, change up the items that you're pairing this with, and I think, do you know what, that could be all year round. That could be Christmas. Those don't have to be olives. They could be holly berries if you want them to be, or even mistletoe. So lots of options with this. Maybe you're going to be bringing out your inks. All your different sorts of inks are going to work a treat. Your water reactives, your pigments, your shimmer inks, maybe even going to be heat embossing through there. Perhaps it's going to be some of your shimmer sprays or even your gilding paste. Oh my goodness, you've got so many options with that beautiful stencil. Now next up, this has become a firm favourite of many crafters I know already. This is just such a useful embossing folder. This being your decorative tiles, and it's a 3D embossing folder. So the level of detail, the depth that you're getting within that amazing embossing folder is absolutely incredible. But don't just think about using it as one full piece. Think of actually snipping into it, maybe using them as individual tiles or strips for borders as well. Really useful one to have in your crafty stash, and it looks amazing. Just embossed white on white, it looks absolutely incredible. Talking of scene setters and backgrounds, this one is going to be very useful for adding all sorts of different embellishments to, whether the items in the collection or whether it's going to be other items in your crafty stash. This is your Mediterranean tile. Of course, it could be Mediterranean in look and feel if you're using those sorts of colourways, but it could be all year round once again just by changing up those colourways. And I'm thinking, you know what, if you've got the patience, a little bit of paper piecing on there would look amazing. This one is configured very much like our creator card dies, so you've got that inner detail die that will cut into your cardstock, but bring into the mix that outer outline die, and you will be able to cut that design out as a panel. However you're using that, you're going to get gorgeous looks every single time. Now, you know, look, I do love a little bit of lace when it comes to my die cuts, and I do love an edgeable, and this is bringing together those two things to give you the most gorgeous border. Works either way, whether you want portrait or landscape, and the beauty of this, with it being an edgeable style die, that bottom section will cut out of your card, but that top section there will stay within your card, allowing you to create lots of different concepts by changing up the size of that piece of card that you've got at the top. Now, another super fun edgeable we've got here. This is just so funky, isn't it? The lemon vine. An edgeable style die, once again, works amazingly for a little bit of paper piecing. Maybe you're going to be using this on scrapbook pages. If you've been to the Mediterranean, that would work amazingly well. Or maybe it's going to be odd for a keen gardener. You could be taking that stance as well. So lots and lots of different options with that one. But a super cool die, I have to say. I've never seen a die like that one elsewhere. It's just super individual. Love that. Oh, adore this stamp set. I think this is just amazing. Of course, it can be a Mediterranean window, so you can be bringing in your bougainvillea. Oh, I always struggle to say that. It's a beautiful flower, but I think I've said it about right. But that gorgeous flower can be cascading around that window. You can be bringing in your urns with your orange trees, bringing in your lights, but maybe you're going to change up the colourways. Perhaps a little bit of faux snow around the edge, and that could be a Christmas window. We do say it time and time again, our windows are very useful in our crafty stashes. We love to use windows as a focal point all year round, so that's going to be a very useful stamp, whatever colouring medium you are choosing to pair with that one. And then your sentiments as well are fabulous in that one. And then finally, this sort of is almost like the heartbeat of this whole collection. It's all about your oranges and lemons. Super cool to get all those lovely imagery that you can actually build up your own oranges and lemons. And I love the fact that you get all the pieces separately, so it's up to you how many leaves you choose to add onto those fruits. And you've also got the dies there, so it's very easy to cut those out using your die cutting machine. And then you've just got the most cool, quirky sentiments included. You've got things like live your zest life, squeeze the day. So really fun to be able to finish off all of your makes with those fabulous sentiments. Absolutely everything I've shown you, that 7-piece collection for a Platinum Club price today of £36.80 or $46.40. I know Michelle's got some amazing inspiration lined up with that collection that I've just shown you, but let's just say a few more hellos to all of our lovely people who are joining us. Zoe Carver is saying good evening. Barbara R is saying hello from Indiana. She can't stay around long. Well, Barbara, it's lovely to have you join us, even if it is just for a short while. And Kirsty D, oh, she's saying, your mum's just sent pictures of the dog just being off to the vets, sending love to look after the little doggy. I hope he or she, I'm not sure if your little doggy is a boy or a girl, but I hope they are doing okay. Well, I think it's time to get over to Michelle for that first demonstration. Looking forward to seeing what inspiration she's got lined up with the gorgeous Mediterranean Dreams collection.
I've got to say, I keep catching myself in the camera and forgetting that I've got such big hair. I'm like, who's that? Oh, it's me.
It's you.
It's very strange to see with yourself, even yourself with a totally different hairstyle.
I love it. I have to say, it's looking absolutely fabulous. Like a rock chick girl. Love it.
Very big. Very big.
Love it.
Big and fabulous, very much like this collection.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely fabulous. So I'm going to use the most beautiful, it's one of my all-time favourite edgeables or border dies. It's this delicate lace border. I absolutely love it. It's huge, so it's 7 inches, well, it's 7.1, by 1.6, so you can see it's a lovely die. And if you've not seen our edgeables or our border dies before, what happens is you've got no cutting element all the way across here. You've got the cutting blade all the way round, and obviously all that intricacy, which means that when you pop it onto the edge, it's going to cut round that outside, but it's going to stay attached because there's no solid cutting blade down that side. So what I have done is I've cut a piece of card, and it's 7.1 by 3 inches wide. Now I've got a 1/2 inch tab on this side. Whenever I pop a tab or a score line on anything like this that I know that I want to fold and burnish, I always do that before I run it through, and then I'll fold it back out, because when you run it through your Gemini machine, because of the power of it, it tends to squash that back out. So I always burnish it first, run it through, and then I can re-burnish it a lot easier once it's done.
I always find if you burnish it before, you can see it a lot better, so it helps with lining up, doesn't it?
Yes, yeah, definitely. Definitely. So I'm just lining this up with the edge of my piece of card, and I'm going to try and stick my tape to what is going to be the waist. Whenever you can do that, whenever possible, absolutely do it that way. Just makes life so much easier when you're trying to remove that tape. Now, helps if I turn my Gemini on.
Well, it does, yeah, but you know, you give it a go.
Yeah, we'll turn it on and then we'll run our die through it. What I love about this as well is I think this one fits through your mini, doesn't it?
Yes, I think it will.
1.6, so it's a beautiful one to fit through all of your machines, even your small ones. So let's just pop this off, and you can see, because I've got it taped to that waist, it comes off beautifully.
Oh, look at that detail. Oh, it's gorgeous.
I mean, exactly. Look at the detail. I haven't had to go in and poke anything out. It has cut through absolutely beautifully. So let's just trim that edge away, and this edge away as well. Trimming it down. So there you go. You've got that beautiful edgeable. And because I'd already burnished that, now it's going to re-burnish again absolutely beautifully. So let me just pop that to the side, because I'm going to bring in another one. So I've got two. We're going to pop them round a little gatefold. Let me just give that a bit of a burnish flat. Yeah, right, so I've got my two. I'm going to pop those to the side because I'm going to bring in these.
Ooh.
I love these, absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to use the sweet clementine, because I'm going to use this paper. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you've got to, don't you?
Every time. I'm going to use this because it's got those oranges on there. I'm just trying to decide which is up and which is down.
Do you know what? I think a lot of the papers in that pad are unidirectional, because I've done the same. You sit there rotating it, but I think kind of either or, aren't they?
I think it is, yeah. I think it just depends where you want sort of that pattern, really. I think I'm going to have it that way. But because I'm using this, we're going to pick out the orange from the oranges, clementines, with my sweet clementine. So let me just pop those to the side. I'm going to bring in just one of my daubers, and I'm going to bring this in. I'm going to pop it onto some card, just because I've been getting myself in such an inky mess today. I'm going to ink onto this.
Well, that's all part of the fun, isn't it? If you're not in an inky mess, what are you doing?
It is, yeah. You should see the backs of my cards that I've made.
Oh,
Did get a little bit carried away and forgot to clean my mat. And then I've got some lovely imagery on the backs of my cards from all the ink.
It's just a unique piece of artwork. Absolutely. That's all we're going to call it.
Absolutely. So I was there was a lady asked earlier about how to use these. And I was saying you have to, I think, have a lighter hand with these. On something like this, you don't have to, because I've got all that die cut element out. I can just go in and just ink it up. You're not going to see any sort of marks from your daubers or anything like that, because of obviously all that die cut and that intricacy. So I don't feel that I need to go in light and really build up my colour with this. So I am going in a lot darker along the edge, and I'm going to blend it out, almost like giving it a natural ombre. So just over all of that die cut area, I want to pick it all up beautifully. And actually what would look really nice is those particular floral pieces there, you could either come in with yeah, in fact I will. Let me grab bear with me 1 second, let me let me grab my sunrise glow as well. Okay. So just to give it a bit of a different sort of look, pick that out with that yellow.
I have to say I've actually gone in and paper pieced those sections before.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, it wasn't a quick job. It was one of those, you know, you start something, you think, oh my goodness, why have I started doing this?
Why did I do that?
Yeah, but then by the end I was like, you know what, I was really pleased with how it turned out. But it's a good one for your faux paper piecing, so just popping a piece behind on that section is a lot quicker, but I think it's nice to pick those areas out, isn't it? Just make a feature of them.
I think sometimes though, we do want to spend time, I don't know, paper piece, like a jigsaw puzzle, I suppose, isn't it? Sometimes we just want that mindfulness of sitting and completing something.
Yeah.
So absolutely, why not do that?
Something very satisfying about it, that is for sure.
I can imagine.
Yeah. There was at the end anyway, halfway through, there wasn't anything satisfying, believe you me.
It is, it's when you finish it and you're like, oh, that was amazing.
Yeah.
You're either, that was so worth it, or, oh, I'm not doing that again.
Yeah. The worst is when you come to the end and it doesn't quite look how you've envisioned. You're like, oh, blimey, I spent all that time and I'm not so pleased with it as I thought I was going to be, and a butterfly ends up going over it or something. But ways and means.
Absolutely. Butterfly, bit of ribbon, gem if it's small
flowers.
enough.
Yeah, so always something to cover. With this collection, you'll be covering it up with lemons and oranges, so something a little bit different.
Absolutely.
Oh, lovely comment coming from Handcrafted by Gaz. He said, Michelle, you look lovely today. Don't worry, Gaz, I've already told her. She always looks lovely, but I am loving the hair today.
Thank you very much. I'm loving the hair. I love big hair.
Can't go wrong. Cannot go wrong.
I loved my perm. So growing up in the 80s and the early 90s, we all had big perms, and I loved it, and I really miss my perm. And you have to go to a specialist hairdresser now for the perm.
Oh no!
You could just. My mum used to perm my hair.
Oh dear.
So she was a hairdresser before me.
Yeah.
And then, but she turned into a mum hairdresser. Oh. She gives you that haircut or that fringe. I mean, how hard is it to cut a fringe straight?
Well, harder than you think. Yeah, clearly.
Apparently very hard.
Well, I went through a phase, this is going back, it must be about three or so years ago, where I used to get my mum to cut my hair for me all the time. I used to go up to my mum's and she used to get like a big, like it was a plastic sheet, almost like a big waterproof plastic sheet. She used to put it down on the floor to catch all the hair, and I'd just sit on this sheet and she just cut my hair for me. But yeah. Unfortunately, she lives too far away now for me to pop round to have my hair cut. I have to get it done properly.
Someone to do it.
Yeah, someone who actually knows what they're doing. Sorry, Mum.
So I've got a 5x7 piece of card here. Now I've used my A3 Centura Pearl to be able to create the tent fold card. If you want the 5x7, and you want it sort of left opening, sort of traditionally, then you're going to be able to get that out of just your A4 card. But because I've got the tent fold, I had to go a little bit bigger. So yeah, so I have got a tent fold, even though we're going to do sort of a gate fold on the front of it as well. So just going to pop that to the side for now, because what I'm going to do is we're just going to stick those round there. So they've just,
nice.
I'm going to glue around the back. So hence the tabs, and hence it just being a little bit different.
But this is exactly what I was saying to Michelle before the show. I says, Michelle, I love your demos because you always show us something that little bit different. You look at a product and you sort of flip it. You think, what can we do which is going to show that slightly different slant, that slightly different technique? And that's what I absolutely love. I think all of us on the team, we all have our own styles, we all have our own preferences. I know I love my colouring. I know our Debbie Robinson's famous for a lovely light up lantern boxes that she does. We've all got our different styles and our different techniques that we sort of favour. And for me, I think Michelle is a little bit of a queen of construction, a queen of thinking outside the box and giving us that little bit of a different slant. And I think that's absolutely fabulous to have that inspiration for something that little bit different. And this definitely typifies Michelle's style, that is for sure. I would never have thought of doing this, but Michelle certainly has, and thank goodness she has, because I think a lot of us at home will be recreating this style of card because it looks fabulous.
Oh, you might just make me cry saying all those lovely things.
Oh, all true.
I've had, do you know what? I had Debbie saying the same when I was on with her yesterday. She had lots of such lovely things to say, which it's lovely. It's really, really lovely, I've got to say. I know I'm not fishing for any compliments. I think it's just, I know I sort of touch on it, not the best childhood and things. So when you hear something often enough, even then when someone then tells you, actually no, you are fabulous, or that is good, you don't always quite believe it, which is why I always say I've still got that imposter syndrome going on. Sort of still waiting for someone to say, oh, no, it was just a joke, Michelle, you can go home. You know, it's hard to get past that sometimes, but I've got to admit, working here with all you guys at home watching and everyone here, I've got to admit, I feel like I found my people.
Yeah, absolutely. You're definitely one of the team, that is for sure. Yeah, we are definitely, I wouldn't even say we're a team, I'd say more than anything we're a family. We really, really are a family.
Absolutely.
I mean, we talk about the Crafters TV family, and of course we include all you lovely viewers at home in that, but just the family atmosphere that we have within the in-house team, honestly, we are really like a close-knit, slightly dysfunctional at times family, but we really are always there for each other, sharing all sorts of things that maybe we didn't want to know about each other, but we're always there.
We're oversharers, definitely, aren't we?
Oh, for sure. We certainly are. There's no doubt about it. We are definite creatives, aren't we? That is for sure.
Yes, definitely. So just popping that on the front of that tent-fold card now, you can see that I glued my tabs underneath, and then they're now hidden by that lovely, beautiful decorative paper in the middle. I've put down just a little border down at each side because there was too much white for this card for me. I've got my 3 gems already on there.
Always got to be 3, can't be 2. Can't
no,
be 4.
Absolutely.
It's got to be 3.
Sometimes I do 2 and then 1 here.
That's okay, because that's
still
3
my
in total.
3. And then we're going to pop this in the middle. But before I do, just to tie it in a little bit, even though I've matte and layered it onto here already, I'm just going to bring my dauber with that sweet clementine on, and not adding any more ink. Very, very lightly I'm going to go in because I'm not too sure how much ink I've got on there.
They do hold an awful lot of ink, don't they, really?
They really do. So there's the tiniest little bit of ink left, so I'm going to bring in a little bit more. But I don't want to sort of add lots of ink. What I want to do is just take a little bit of that whiteness away. So just by adding the tiniest little bit, it just takes that stark white away.
And it's one of those where you don't really notice that it's there, but if it wasn't there, you would notice.
Yes,
it just really does make a difference.
So I'm just going to pop again. So this is one of those foam pads. You know when I told you we've got lots of different depths?
Yeah.
This is quite a small depth on this one. Because it's going to go inside here, I don't want a big foam pad on that's sort of going to stop those from coming together. But I still wanted a foam pad on.
Of course, it's you. We have to have a foam pad. We couldn't make a car without a foam pad. Come on now, that'd be ridiculous.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I'm debating whether to pop my ribbon above. Debbie said she put some below.
She does quite a lot,
yeah. And actually, I really like that.
I do, yeah.
So I might do that. We might put it below. Let's do that.
Yeah, why not?
In honour of Debbie.
Yeah.
We'll pop that underneath.
I have to say, for me, my go-to is always top left at a slight angle.
Yeah.
So it's nice to mix it up, isn't it? Definitely.
I love that. And she says she sort of shelves. It's like it's the sentiment sitting on a shelf of a ribbon. And actually, I can see why she does that. I think that looks lovely.
Certainly does.
So that's it. I've got just that one die on there, and the beautiful stamp, of course. I could just squeeze you.
Oh.
So if I turn that round and stand it up, I've got my tent-fold card that you can see at the back, but I've still got that lovely gatefold at the front.
Absolutely.
And again, with those, sorry, Lily.
No, go.
With those duet ink pads.
Oh, absolutely fabulous. Love that gatefold card, but on the front of a 10-fold card, it's almost like mixing two card styles in one, which is absolutely fabulous. A great first demonstration from Michelle, as ever. And I know a lot of you guys at home are commenting saying you're loving that demo as well. Colleen is saying, love watching Michelle and all of her creative crafts. Always such a great craft and always learning something new. Thank you, Michelle, and all of the CCTV team. Absolutely. Now, if you want to be creating something as fabulous as that, you will need to get your hands on our amazing Mediterranean Dreams collection. As part of this collection, you are getting 21 stamps, 8 dies and much more besides included for that Platinum Club price today of £36.80 or $46.40. So first up, that gorgeous edgeable that Michelle has just used to great effect in that beautiful gatefold card. It's our delicate lace border. Don't forget that that left hand side there does not fit cut into your cardstock. That piece of cardstock there can be as long or as short as you so choose. Of course, you could be snipping into this like I was mentioning earlier. You can be fussy cutting as well. Just a gorgeous border, whichever orientation you are choosing to use that one. Now, talking of fabulous edgeables, we are bringing to you this really fun, really quirky lemon vine edgeable. Works an absolute treat paper piecing like we can see there, but how fun is that? It's going to make the most fabulous creations. Then next up, we come to one of our amazing 3D embossing folders. The fabulous level and depth of dimension that you are getting on here is incredible. Snip into it or use it as a full complete piece. Use your inks, your gilding waxes, your paste, and you're going to get the most fabulous finished results with that one. Then next up, thinking again about our backgrounds, we have got this gorgeous 7x7 inch square vines and leaves stencil. Of course, you can be using that with all your inks and all your other different mixed medium sort of materials. But don't forget as well, with it being a stencil, you can also run that through your die cutting machine and emboss with that one to give you even more depth and dimension. Then we come to our Mediterranean tile. Works an absolute treat as a backdrop for any of your different makes, pairing it with any of the items from this collection. And don't forget, there is a creator card style die with 2 separate dies as part of this set. So you've got your inner die that will cut into your cardstock. Use it with that outer die though, and you can cut that gorgeous detail out as a panel. Then we come on to this beautiful window, our Mediterranean window. But like I was saying earlier, of course, yes, you do have all those accessories that can make it into a true, real, typical Mediterranean window. But if you want to sort of go opposite end of the spectrum, then of course use it without those accessories. Use it on its own, maybe bringing in different colorways, perhaps even some of your fabulous faux snow or glitters, and that could even be a festive window if you so choose. And then finally, it's the one where you get all those amazing sentiments that Michelle's just shown us on that first demonstration. In addition to all your great sentiments that you've got there, you've also got your lemon and your orange stamps as well with matching die, so very easy and quick to cut those out. No need to fussy cut those gorgeous images. All those items comprise that fabulous Mediterranean Dreams collection for a Platinum Club price today of £36.80 or $46.40. Absolutely love that one, and a lot of you guys at home are loving that collection as well. Now, next up, we have got a true crafty essential. It's one of those that don't matter what show you're tuning into, whether it's a launch day, a launch party, maybe it's going to be a beautiful beginnings. It does not matter. You can almost guarantee that one of these is going to feature. They are absolutely fabulous. They are a crafty must-have. They are fantastic tape pens. And as part of this collection, you are getting 4 tape pens in total. A whopping 22 metres on each of those is giving you 88 metres, wowzers, in total across this collection of 4. Yes, Dean, I've done well with maths there, didn't I? That was quite good for me. I'm no Corin. But yeah, 22 times 4, I even managed to do that. A whopping 88 metres across this collection. These are not like a lot of the other tape pens that you'll see on the market. These are super strong. You'll actually see us do these onto our acetate in our construction as well. These are not just about your matting and layering. You can be doing those construction projects as well because they are so super strong. You're not just getting 1, you're not just getting 2, you're not just getting 3, you're getting the collection of 4, giving you 88 metres of sticking power in total for a Platinum Club price today of £9.58 or $16.78. And in feet, that is 288, did you say? 288 feet. So if you're old money, 288 feet worth of tape pens. Sounds good to me, that is for sure. Great time to stock up on those. And of course, like we always say, it's not limited to 1 per customer. So if you want to be getting 8 or 12 or whatever it may be, then absolutely you can be doing that. Great to have plenty in your crafty stash just in case. And I know quite a lot of people that actually use those to wrap their presents as well. And as we're all starting to think about Christmas, yeah, be here before we know it. You might have seen on my Instagram last night, Christmas food is in the shops and I'm already buying it, so it is officially Christmas. If you're thinking about your Christmas gift wrapping, then those will work a treat. Now, some other crafty goodies that I want to share with you, because we did just see these in that last demonstration with Michelle. It's our fabulous duet ink pads. These are gorgeous. So duet ink pads, what they're all about, the name sort of suggests they are a fusion. They're a hybrid ink. So you've got your water-based hybrid ink with these. They are reactive, so they're going to react with water, but in a different way to our water reactive inks react with water. When these react without water, they actually oxidize and give you that beautiful chalky finish, that chalky effect with these fabulous ink pads. They blend like an absolute dream. You can stamp with them, you can even heat emboss with them as well. Do all your letterpressing technique, ink your backgrounds. So many different techniques you can do with these. We've also got that really ergonomic design in terms of the shape of the ink pad. It means that they nestle inside your hand super easy. You've got that lovely wide area at the top for those broader applications of ink, and then that bottom edge there, you have got it tapering down to a really fine point, allowing you to get into all of those detailed areas if you need to. Again, 8 ink pads as part of this collection for a Platinum Club price today of £30.40 or $45.60. So colourways, first up, I mean, we've already had Catherine saying, who's that singing in the background? So I won't do it again, Catherine, but it's our Sweet Clementine. The guys in the gallery can do it because you guys at home can't hear them. But that's your first colour. Then we've got our Raspberry Ripple. Oh, this just makes me think. We used to get quite often a brand of ice cream. It was a local brand where I used to live in Sheffield. We always used to get Raspberry Ripple quite often on a Sunday with a crumble. So that just gives me real lovely nostalgia, that colour name. But Raspberry Ripple, you know I love our pinks, and that is a gorgeous pink. Absolutely love that colour. Next up, we have got our Soft Heather. Again, giving me more memories for this one. I'm thinking of walking in the Peak District amongst the heather, but a beautiful colour that you've got with that one. A little bit of a crafter's purple if you like. Then you've got your Sailor's Wake, that gorgeous tealy blue. Rosy Apple, that lovely orangey reddy colour. Then you've got your Awakening Forest. Next up is your Spring Buds, that beautiful, really vibrant green. Absolutely love that one. Super springtime sort of green. And then finally, we have got our Sunrise Glow. How beautiful is that? So you're getting all 8 of your duet ink pads in total for that Platinum Club price of £30.40 or $45.60. A fabulous collection of ink pads there. If you've not got those in your crafty stash, I'd definitely say give your duet ink pads a go. They are so easy to work with. They give you the most gorgeous coverage. They give you that chalky oxidized result as well, and so many techniques that you can do with these. They are absolutely fantastic. Now, don't forget, of course, we've been talking all day today about our brand new website. Make sure you check that out. Have a little look around. Have a look at those how-to videos if you're feeling a little bit lost, because we do sort of break down that process for you. But as well, because we're so excited about that new launch of our brand new website, we are offering you 20% off. So make sure you input that code website20 to give you 20% off, and that code is actually multiple use as well. So you can use that code as many as you like. Maybe you placed an order this afternoon that maybe then you're thinking, do you know what, I want to get those duet ink pads, then don't worry, you can use that code again even if you've already used it. So let's give you a chance to go over to that website and check out those baskets, and while you do that, let's learn a little bit more about Crafters TV.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Are we in trouble or are we all right? Yeah. Should be coming in. Should be coming. What does she do? Exactly how he looks.
This is awesome. This is awesome.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
And I watch you every day, and it's just what really gets you through when you're really at rock bottom.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV, create every day.
Many
many of our viewers bring up time and time again, and that's our wax seal gate.
Thinking, Joe, it might not work as well because I've put too much. Oh, I've forgotten to put me thing in place.
Because I have a way of words that I think that doesn't engage with that and can come out all wrong. Water.
That wasn't the one you just washed your brush in, was it?
Sorry. Yes, but it doesn't matter.
No, it wasn't, was it? It was. Are you kidding?
I'm going to have to say, it's a slip of the tongue. I'm going to say it's maybe to do with my Scottish accent. I'm maybe going to say it's because of Mr. Ben Mosby. He is, well, yeah, he doesn't help matters.
I've made pots that have exploded when I fired them. I've done zips in inside out. It happens to everybody.
We've all spilt our glitter all over our project or knocked the water over.
You're right.
I've just noticed I've got my dress on inside out.
So I was messing about doing some backgrounds with the sparkling, took the lid off it and managed to catch the pot somehow, and the whole thing came towards me, down my front, across my lap, onto the floor.
I went to reach for the water and sort of a tsunami. I've got some. Oh, you want me to show product?
Hello and welcome back to Crafters TV. Have you checked out that brand new website? Maybe you've treated yourself to some new crafty purchases using that fabulous website 20 code to get 20% off all of your crafty goodies today. Now, we have got lots more items that we want to share with you throughout the rest of this launch party show. And next up, we're going to be talking about all things Christmas. I did just say before the break, honestly, it is nearly upon us. We're looking at October next week. And I always think when you get past September and get into October, kind of is almost Christmas time, isn't it? Next thing you know, it will be the big day. So definitely time to start thinking about all of your festive makes. I know hearing from a lot of you at home, you're saying you've already started your Christmas crafting. You're doing a lot better than me is all I'm going to say. But if you want quick crafting for Christmas, blimey, I set myself up for failure a little bit with that tongue twister there, didn't I? Then Violet Studios is absolutely perfect because they give you products that make crafting really, really easy. They're great actually for crafting with the kids and grandkids as well, and they bring to you the most amazing value products as well. So the amount you get for your money is just quite frankly absolutely incredible. This is all about the Home for Christmas selection. You're saving over 50% on this, which is absolutely amazing. That's before you even take into account that 20% Platinum Club discount if you are a member of that Platinum Club. Your price for everything that Michelle is just about to show you, and honestly the amount you're getting is incredible. It's just £20 or $27.20. I love this collection. I'm lucky enough to have this in my crafty stash and I absolutely adore it. But let's have a little look with Michelle at exactly what you're getting, because I think you'll be astounded at the amount of crafty goodies that'll be winging its way to you when you place those orders.
Oh, absolutely. There's so much in this collection. For the usual price, it's a bargain, but for that lovely, lovely, beautiful price right there, even better. So what you are starting off with is you are getting washi tape. You are getting 4 washi tapes in here. They're different patterns and they are different widths. You are getting 5 lots of this beautiful twine, again in lots of different colours. You are also getting these bows. Now, these are my favourite bows. I know I've said this all day, but they are. I love these little mini bows. I think they're just absolutely adorable. So you're also going to be getting some stickers. So these are your with love on there, and you've also got to and from. These are brilliant. So I did the bag in the earlier show. So these are absolutely brilliant for if you're giving a gift bag, you don't want to pop ribbon through the top. Just have that little sticker going over the top that sort of closes your gift bag so no one can see what's in there. They're absolutely brilliant for that, or on your envelopes. These, again, I love these. You are getting 8 in here. You are getting 2 different designs in here. I've used the one out of this pack. But don't tell anyone, which is why the other one's not in here, but you are getting 8 in there. You are also getting your tag and twine set. So some nice, lovely big tags in there. You are also getting ribbon. 5 lengths of ribbon. They're all 1 metre long, and you can see that they're all totally different. You're also getting your pom-poms. Now, obviously, this has been used by not just me, can I say, but lots of us. You will be getting a full box of 36 pom-poms in there, so quite a lot. Again, you're getting some more stickers, and I love all the imagery on these. They're absolutely gorgeous. If you are a journaler, all these stickers and things that you are getting in these collections are absolutely perfect for that. You're also getting these mini tags. So you are getting, again, 30 mini tags in there. You can see we've been using them. Yours will come unused. More stickers, alphabet stickers this time. And again, so you can see why I say if you journal, things like that, this collection is absolutely perfect for this. You are getting this embossing folder, 'Tis the Season to be Jolly. And you are also getting this embossing folder with that beautiful image on there. And then you are getting, so I'm going to pop these out so you can see, you are getting, so these are 6 by 6, and you are getting, it's a 10 pack, so you're getting 10 cards in total. You are getting that beautiful scene there. You are also getting 'Tis the Season to be Jolly.
I won't sing it, I promise I won't sing it.
Fa la 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 la. Do you know what? Not once have I had these the right way up today.
Oh dear.
But you're also getting those beautiful envelopes. It's just absolutely gorgeous. But that is not all. That is the separate bits. You are also getting this huge piece. And again, we've been using little bits out of ours. Yours will come beautifully packaged still, with no craft expert sort of nicking your pom-poms and things like that. But again, so much, over 550 elements in this. You are getting this pack of twine. You've got that lovely red, green, and you've got a pink in there. You are getting gems, and you are getting little mini foam pads. You are getting a little packet of buttons. You are getting some miniature pom-poms, goes beautifully with those larger ones. You are getting more stickers in here. You are getting more frames in here. So these are the 2 designs that I was saying about the earlier pack. You're going to be getting these in here as well. So lots of those. You are getting, you are getting lots of toppers. So you can see that mine are falling out because again, we've been using ours. By we, I'll let me blame Debbie. We'll blame Debbie.
Yeah.
I don't know which one, but we'll blame one of them.
Blame both. Even though the other one's been in Corfu, we could still blame her.
We can, yeah.
Yeah, of course we can.
I get blamed all the time and I'm not here.
Yeah, quite often by me.
But you're getting lots of toppers in here. You can see lots and lots of toppers. You are getting more alphabet. I couldn't think of that word then. Lots more alphabet stickers. You were getting card blanks. You were getting red. You were getting green. You're getting brown, and you're getting cream in there. You're also getting envelopes, and then to top it all off, you are getting lots and lots of beautiful patterned paper in here. Again, of course, it's upside down. There you go. Lots of beautiful, I mean, you can see I'm still going, lots of beautiful pattern paper in here. So you can see I'm still going, I think 5 minutes later, such a huge amount of stuff that you're going to be getting with this Violet Studios.
Goodness me, the amount you are getting for £20 or $27.20 is absolutely amazing, but there is a but. If you want to get your hands on that fabulous collection that Michelle has just shown you, you're going to have to be super quick because There's green on your screen, which means it soon won't be seen. Limited stock now. I'm going to tell you, we've got less than 10. Yeah. Less than 10 units of this one remaining. So if you want to get your hands on that amazing collection, I mean, the amount you're getting, I'd be paying £20 all day long just for that kit that Michelle's shown us at the end. So to get everything else included as well, it's absolutely amazing value for money. You can see why it's been quite so popular, but less than 10 units remaining now. So if you want to secure one of those final bundles, then make sure you're placing your order, you're getting checked out as soon as you possibly can, taking advantage of that 20% off code as well, if you can, or that's on your individual items. So maybe you're going for the bundle, maybe you're going to be grabbing a few of the individual items and get your 20% off those. That would be a good way to go. And like Michelle said, I'm exactly the same when it comes to those little ribbon bows. I have to say I actually have 3 packs of those ribbon bows because I find them so useful in all of my crafting, not just my Christmas crafting, but all year round crafting as well. And the quality of Violet Studios, you will know at home, if you've ever had any of our Violet Studios products before, you'll know, don't be fooled by that price point. I know we bring to you amazing value, but the quality is absolutely outstanding on Violet Studios, and you can get quick and easy crafting straight out of the box. Great for crafting with kids, great for crafting if you're like me and a little bit maybe last minute, shall we say, when it comes to Christmas, crafting on Christmas Eve, shall we say, then that is absolutely ideal for those quick last minute makes, but limited stock, so less than 10 of those remaining. Now we will be getting a little bit of inspiration from our lovely Michelle in just a moment, but let's read a few more of your comments. So we are having lots of you saying you're absolutely adoring Michelle's demos. Or Barbara saying you guys are a beautiful, slightly dysfunctional family. Bit more than slightly, Barbara. She'd love to be a part of. Well, Barbara, all you guys at home, we call you our CTV family, and you certainly are part of the family. That is for sure. It was lovely. I was speaking to our lovely Gaz earlier, who was saying how much he loves feeling part of this community. We are a proper community. I love reading all your comments. I love seeing your makes. I love all the engagement on the shows. It's absolutely amazing to have your company, to have your feedback, to have your thoughts. We're always here. We might not be live 24 hours a day, but of course you can catch up. You could be watching us 24 hours a day if you want to be catching up on the older shows, but we're live for a whopping 6 hours a day. We are interactive. Honestly, there's no other channel quite like Crafters TV. It is just absolutely amazing to be part of that family. It's a true blessing, that's for sure. Crafty Tasty Lou is showing us. She's saying she's spoilt for choice tonight. She's watching Michelle on her phone and Sarah on her iPhone. Well, of course, multiple screen. That's what your phone and your iPads and your tablets and computers and all the rest of it, that's what they're for. Make sure that you're keeping us all company on this Tuesday evening. Susan is saying, lovely car, Michelle. I really need to use my Mediterranean Dreams papers and dyes. Susan, yes, you do. They are gorgeous and you'll have so much fun playing with them. Shelley is saying good evening, and Cindy is absolutely loving that Violet Studios collection we've just shown you. Now, it is limited stock though, so I think without further ado, we do get over to Michelle to get some inspiration before, quite frankly, this heads out the door, because that is the way it's going with less than 10 of these remaining.
Absolutely. Firstly, can I just say I agree with everything Lily just said. So it's literally what Lily just said about family and CCTV and everything. I get lots of you message me all the time, and I will always reply because they are definitely, aren't they, extended family. So it's a wonderful community, and I absolutely. I count my blessings. I know I'm being cheesy, but I do count my blessings every
exactly
day
the same, Michelle,
to be a part of all this. So now I've been cheesy.
There we go.
Emosh.
Back to the crafting.
We'll do another crafty demo.
Yeah, let's do it.
I think it's just nice to let people know that we appreciate them.
Absolutely, we do. I think with anything in life, just letting people know, do you know what? We appreciate that. It only takes a few words, but honestly, it goes a long way.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, picked lots of little bits. I've picked one of the red card bases.
Oh, nice.
I've used one of the red card bases, and I've used some of my nesting dies at home just to die cut these out, because then I've picked one of these. I'm going to pop that on there. I've got this lovely tag, 'Tis the Season to Be Jolly, and we're going to pop that on there. So I've got that red coming through all throughout my make. We're going to make an easel card. So I've got, again, some more of that red card, just a piece of white card. I've got some of my lovely paper. And again, I've got some more white card cut out. You can see that I've got my washi here because I'm going to use that again. And again, some of that beautiful ribbon, all from this collection. A couple of little poppy out bits.
Die cut elements.
Thank you very much.
Poppy out bits. I much prefer that. Let's go with that.
We'll go with that. Some die cut elements. So again, just lots of bits that I've picked up. Going to put just put a lovely, nice card together. So what I was firstly going to do, you can see that I've sort of created my easel card shape to start with, and I was going to pop that on there, and I was also going to pop that under there. But because I discovered how much I loved using, and you guys was loving the washi tape earlier, someone messaged me and said, can you show it again? So I'm going to show it again. So we've got the washi tape. I've cut some white card out because I'm going to create my own background with it. So what I did earlier, I put it on an angle, and you don't have to put it on any particular angle. You can have it straight across if you want. I just want to show how quick it comes together when you do this. And we discovered washi tape was it Japanese we discovered earlier?
Yes, it is Japanese.
Yeah.
Oh goodness, I think I did know the history of it. It was something to do with it. They use it a lot in Japan to place in their diaries and their organisers and stuff like that. Because I know one of my sisters had a friend who was from Japan, and she used it all the time, just on like little notes and everything. But please, can I just say, when you get this bundle home, can you please promise me you don't use this washi tape to tape down your dies? Because I know some people tape down the dies using washi tape. This is far too pretty to do that. Use your low-tack tape for taping down your dies, and use this gorgeous washi tape in all your cards and all your projects. Really show it off. Don't just use it for taping down your dies. It's far too pretty for that.
Yes, definitely. I think that's it. We were saying earlier, you get washi tape and you don't necessarily know what to do with it, which can be a bit of a worry. So if nothing else, and you do this particular, in fact, I still have the card that I did make from earlier. So you can see how I did the whole background with washi tape.
Love that.
It didn't win demo of the day, this one, demo of the show. So you can create a whole background if you want, or you can just add a little bit. I'm going to leave it just like that.
I love that, you know.
Because I'm going to have my sort of stepper across there, which is again going to add extra to it. If you've got all your stickers, so I've got a with love. In fact, why don't I use it? Instead of me saying you should use it, let's pop it on there.
Why not, eh?
If I can get them out. There we go. We'll open the bottom. Comes out that way.
Ah, there we go.
They're wrapped up lovely.
They are, aren't they?
Don't tell anyone it was me who opened this pack.
Oh no, we'll have to blame Debbie Robinson. It'll be fine. We always do.
Oh, I've got Brent in here shaking his head at me.
Oh no, well, do you know what? We'll say Brent opened it. Yeah, that's what we'll say.
We'll blame Brent.
Yeah, let's do that.
That was Lily's idea.
He's just said he'll happily take the blame.
He did.
You did, yeah.
He absolutely
He's walked
did.
out now, so we can say whatever we like.
So we can absolutely blame him,
Oh
can't we?
yeah, of course we will.
So there you go. Just one of those stickers. How lovely does that look?
Do you know what? That could be a card in itself. If you want quick and easy makes, doesn't that look dead expensive? It really does.
It absolutely does. Using your washi tape, I don't think people think, we don't think to use it.
No.
I had so many people saying, I've got washi tape at home and I just don't use it. I've got a drawer full.
Well, yeah, talking of that, I found that said drawer the other night. I didn't realise I had quite so much, but clearly I did. So I'll certainly be taking Michelle's advice from this fabulous demonstration and using it, because it is one of those things, it's a bit like your ribbon, you do hoard it. If you're anything like me, you do anyway, because it's pretty and you think, oh, it's gorgeous, I'll use that, I'll buy a load of this, and then you put it in a drawer, you put it away, you forget about it and you don't use it. But get that washi tape out. You've seen how quick and easy that is. You've seen how amazing that looks. Get your washi tape out and have a play.
Absolutely, and you don't even need to fill the whole of the background.
No.
Just popping that on there, because of the obviously the washi tape being as sort of paper. Well, it's paper, isn't it? So being as thin as it is, it doesn't look like you've made that background. Sort of handmade it. It looks like that's how it's come. That it is a patterned paper that's come like that. It just looks so lovely. I forgot how much I enjoyed doing that with washi tape.
It's fabulous. We love it.
So let's open this up and we're going to pop this in here. So it is just a paper, so I can just use my normal glue over this and it's going to stick it absolutely fine.
Oh, brilliant.
Because I think, because it feels a little bit silky, so you think, I wonder if I can use my normal glue, but you absolutely can.
That's what we like to hear, that's for sure.
Definitely. Although there's, you know, I don't need much of an excuse to buy another tool or another glue or another...
Another anything, yeah. We know what it's like.
Very easily led.
Yeah, when it comes to crafting, we certainly are. Oh, pretty shiny new. Oh, we'll have a bit of that.
Yeah, absolutely. So, because this is my stepper, we're going to pop some foam on here. Just a couple of slices, I was going to say, a couple of strips. But before we put that on, let's pop this on here. So this is going to go across here. And again, just using my normal tape, glue, sorry. Pop that on there. This washi tape, I've got to say, is some of the prettiest washi tape I think I've ever seen. So popping that here, and then this is where I'm going to bring this in. So this is going to go on here, and then it all ties in. You don't need to worry about that with collections like this, because you know that everything from that particular collection is going to work beautifully with everything else. So let me just give that a good press down, and then we'll bring this one in as well. That's going to go on there. Actually, I might just change it up a little bit.
Foam pad, could it be? Oh, how did I know? I must be psychic, me.
I just thought that's
it
just
needs
gonna,
it.
yeah.
Absolutely agreed. You know I'm never going to argue with you about foam pads. I love them just as much as you do. Love a bit of dimension on my cards.
Yes. Oh, it does. Oh. It looks like that. Is it Chupa Chups or Chupa Chups?
I'm never sure what it is. But that well-known lolly, I don't know if they're still around.
Oh, they are.
Are they?
My daughter's obsessed with lollies.
Oh,
she can buy bags of them from the supermarket.
Oh.
So that's going to pop there. So I'm going to do it on a nice jaunty angle. So just judging how much of that bottom that I'm going to glue. So pop that there.
Oh, I like that on an angle. That works well, doesn't it? With that sort of artwork.
Yeah, it really does, especially that car.
Yeah.
I imagine that's what it would look like if I learnt to drive and was driving down the road.
Me and you both, Michelle, me and you both. Probably had 3 flat tyres on it as well. Mind you, with all them presents on the roof, it probably does have a flat tyre. Might be quite
it's
heavy.
definitely, going to be driving a bit...
skew whiff, wouldn't it?
Yeah, a bit skew whiff.
I mean, if one of them's a Gemini 2 machine, it's quite heavy. If that's on your roof, you know, might be a bit of an angle.
Just a little. And then I think I'm going to pop that one there, and then let's bring these in first. We're going to pop those across here. So again, I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue on those, just to have those on a skew whiff angle as well.
I love the fact that you get all those little embellishments, all those finishing touches. Everything's included, isn't it?
All these little bits. I mean, I've got my ribbon here, and you can see I've already forgot to put it across, because every time, it's never not going to be me forgetting to pop ribbon on anything. In fact, if I ever get to the point where I put ribbon on something, I silently applaud myself for remembering to do it.
I feel like you've always got to forget at least one thing in your demo bag, don't you? You get to the end and then you just see something lurking at the bottom of your bag. You go, what's that? Oh, yeah, that's the bow I was supposed to stick on.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to finally pop that one on there. So just going to pop one or 2 foam pads across the bottom, because it's going to come off. It doesn't need foam pads all the way across.
Perfect.
And then have that. This was going to be on here, and I've totally changed it to what it was. But I think that's the fun sometimes, isn't it? You start off with one idea, and you end up, so if I just lift that and you can see that on an angle, just looks lovely.
Oh, absolutely love that. Super, super cute, but very easy to put together as well when you've got that fantastic Violet Studios Home for Christmas collection. You'll see the details on your screen, but you will also see the fact that we've got a little bit of green there. Limited stock on that bundle. We have got less than 10 units remaining, so time really, really is of the essence when it comes to that one. For just £20 or $27.20, you will get that whole massive collection. Everything from die cut elements, decoupage, you've got embellishments, you've got your ribbons, you've got pom-poms, you've got so much that you can get crafting with straight out of the box, which is absolutely incredible. So do snap that one up while you still can. Now, it is a launch party, so we do have to bring to you an out of this world deal. And this is all about your colouring, but not just about your colouring, but about the storage as well in which to house those fabulous colouring mediums that we are bringing to you as part of this out of this world deal. And believe you me, this deal is out of this world. It's amazing, the price on this one. So for a Platinum Club price today of just £36 or $52, you're going to get everything, everything that I'm about to show you, which is amazing. Have you seen the same? You're saving over £40 or over $60. Wow, amazing if you want to get started on your tri-blend colouring journey. Now this is all about those tri-blend pens. We're bringing you 24 of the tri-blend brush pens. These are the most amazing pens because it's almost like 3 pens in one. You've got a light, a medium and a dark all within that one barrel on each and every single one of these 24 pens. So we do say 24 pens, but in reality it's kind of like 72, isn't it, when you're getting 3 within one. With your light, medium and dark, you can see all the colourways that you're getting. These all have that brush nib, so it makes that lay down of colour very, very easy. So simple to get that smooth blend from light, medium and dark, to get that shading, to get that beautiful depth and dimension. With that brush nib as well, it makes it so easy to get those flicking techniques for your hair, for your skin, for your fur that you might be colouring on your little cute characters. All 24 colours, well I say 24 colours, all 24 pens, which is giving you 72 different shades, is included as part of that bundle. Now for just £36 or $52, that would be an amazing price for all of those pens, but this is out of this world, this deal, so it's got to be a little bit better than that. So not just the pens we are bringing to you, we are bringing to you the set of storage trays as well. 6 separate trays in here, which is going to store 72 pens. So you can store all of those 24 pens, those tri-blends that we've just shown to you there, but lots more besides as well, because these units do store up to a whopping 72 markers. Now they do store your classics, they're ideal for your classics and your illustrators, but you can store your tri-blends in them as well. They do just slightly poke out the edge, but it works a treat. Now if you do have your universal carry bags, these do fit into those universal carry bags as well. You can fit multiples of these trays so you can hold 216 pens in those carry bags. I have to say I have one bag that's full of my illustrators, all in these trays, one bag that's full of my classics, all in these trays. These are the best way in which to house your pens because you can house them on that flat sort of surface, which means the ink is going to be evenly distributed between those 2 nibs, or 3 nibs in the case of your tri-blends. So you're going to get they'll always be ready if you like. You won't have the ink pooling to one side if you have them stood upright. The beauty of these as well is that they're very much customizable. So the separate trays, you could be having them all stacked up, you could be having them on a horizontal if you like, you can be having them on the vertical or diagonal. You can build these however you choose to do so, but to get all of those trays, which will hold 72 pens, and all of these 24 tri-blend brush pens included for an amazing Platinum Club price of £36 or $52, is definitely an out of this world deal, that is for certain. Now next up, it's a launch party, so it's not just about our out this world deal. We have to bring to you a stamping explorer kit as well. That's actually going to work hand in hand if you're going for the out of this world deal, so it'll be a perfect partner to go alongside that. Wow, the amount you're getting in here is amazing. £28 or $35.20 is going to give you absolutely everything that I'm about to show you. We've even put in a little gift bag so you know it's special. Lots of crafty goodies included as part of this Explorer kit. Now first up, if you want to be doing stamping, you're going to need some sort of stamping system, and a stamping platform is the absolute ideal place to start. This being our 6x6 inch stamping platform. You've got the spring-loaded legs on here, making it so easy to get that perfect stamped impression every single time. Just pop your stamp onto that stamping platform, have your stamping mat underneath, and then just stamp onto your cardstock or whatever you're stamping onto, and you'll get lovely crisp stamp impressions nice and easily. Now next up, we are bringing to you some fabulous ink pads, and with it being all about our stamping, we're bringing to you some of our quick dry ink pads. Now these are the best ones for stamping. They're going to give that really crisp, clear stamped impression every single time. And we are bringing to you our opaque pigment ink pads, apologies. These are the ones that, yes, you can stamp with, but the beauty of these, as they're not quick drying, as you're your opaque pigment ink pads, they're a little bit slower drying, which allows you to actually heat emboss with these, but you can still create your backgrounds, you can still do your blending and ombres and all your backgrounds with these as well. So first up, we've got our pink tulip, then we move on to our gorgeous lemon tonic. We also have our baby blue, and finally our damson wine. So 4 of those opaque pigment ink pads included as part of this fabulous Explorer kit. Next up, and yes, Dean's saying it, there's a lot in here. Honestly, the amount you're getting is amazing. Value for money is off the chart. We are getting some of our blending tool. This is our round one. You're getting the tool itself and 2 of your replacement sponges as well. Works a treat with those opaque pigment ink pads. Then we bring to you an absolute plethora of stamps. So many stamps, ideal if you're new to crafting because you've got lots to get playing with straight out the pack. So first up, you've got our gorgeous summer garden. Great sort of builder stamps. You can start to build up those backgrounds, those wreaths, those bouquets nice and easily with those beautiful stamps. Next up, this is just amazing. This is one of our layering stamps. Oh my goodness me, the detail you get within this is outstanding. This is our butterfly bouquet, and all you need to do is just follow that process, follow up those different layers, layer them together with slightly different shades of ink, and you'll get the most beautiful shaded effect very easily, but without the need to actually colour in those images yourself, which is just amazing. It's a super large stamp as well, with it being about 5 by 7 in size. Then from our Nature's Garden Vintage Rose collection, very useful set of stamps here. It's our vintage textures. You've got some of your stamps for your sentiments. You've got your script background, which is always a useful one to have in our crafty stash. You've got your Baroque designs, and you've got your splatters as well. So ideal for building up those backgrounds, particularly if you're doing your mixed media makes. Then you have some more sentiments, and these are very useful because you've got lots of sort of floral themed sentiments, and I know how many items in our crafty stash that we have that include those beautiful floral designs, and these are going to work hand in hand with those. This is from our Nature's Garden Wildflower, and it's our Stay Wild stamp set. You've got things like Bloom Where You Are Planted, Let Your Dreams Blossom, and You Grow Girl. So a fabulous set of sentiment stamps. And talking of sentiment stamps, lastly but by no means leastly, you have got one of our fabulous tag punch stamps. They were designed initially to go with that tag punch, but you don't just have to use it with that. If you've not got that in your crafty stash, no need to worry at all. You can just stamp these onto maybe pieces you've cut with other nesting dies, or maybe pieces you've just trimmed down with your guillotine or trimmer. This is our best gift ever, and it reads, best gift ever, I should know I bought it. So super fun and quirky with that fabulous sentiment stamp. An awful lot you are getting included in this collection. You're getting your stamps, you're getting your inks, you're getting your blending tools, you are getting your stamping platform as well. All of that, all of those goodies for just £28 or $35.20. Absolutely ideal if you are new to your stamping, and works a treat with that out of this world deal as well. All things stamping, all things colouring, they certainly do go hand in hand. Now definitely time to check out those baskets over on the website if you've got lots of those crafty goodies that we've been showing to you already. I know we've had a look at that fantastic weekday wonder, which is all about our acetate. We've had a look at that Mediterranean Dreams collection as well. We've had a look at our Out of This World deal and your Explorer kit as well. Lots of crafty goodies that you can be checking out. If you've got items in your basket, we'll give you an opportunity to check out those baskets. But while we're doing that, we're going to show you a little bit more about that brand new website that we launched earlier today. So have a little look at this, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Welcome to the new home of Papercraft. Our brand new Crafters Companion website is here, and I know you're going to absolutely love it. Now, you guys, our crafting community, are at the heart of everything we do here. So this new site has been built with you in mind, because we want you to have the best possible experience with us. So, as well as a fresh new look, we've made our new website faster, smoother, and so much easier to browse, shop, and find fabulous creative inspiration. Find exactly what you're looking for in no time at all with our improved search function. And our super speedy new checkout system makes online shopping a total breeze. everything is optimized to work perfectly on your mobile as well, so you can snap up the latest collections wherever you are. And to really spoil you, we're celebrating with 20% off across the whole site. So what are you waiting for? Head over today to explore the new home of papercraft.
Hi, I'm Ben from Crafters TV. As you may know, we've just launched an amazing new website, our new home of papercraft to house all of your crafty needs. And as we've had a bit of a makeover, I'm here today to help you log into your account on our brand new site. So, what are we waiting for? Let's get started. Go to the Crafters Companion homepage. Make sure to select the correct location at the top of the page. Go to the My Crafters icon on the top right of your screen. Next, enter your email address. Then, enter your password. Click the Sign In button. You should now be logged into your account and taken to your My Crafters page. When you're ready to log out, go to the left-hand side of the page and click the Log Out button in the My Account box. When you're logged out, you'll be taken back to the Crafters Companion page. And it's as easy as that. Hi, I'm Ben from Crafters TV. As you may know, we've just launched an amazing new website, our new home of papercraft to house all of your crafty needs. And as we've had a bit of a makeover, I'm here today to give you a bit of a refresher on how to reset your password. So, what are we waiting for? Let's get started. First, go to the Crafters Companion homepage. Next, make sure that you've selected the correct location. Go to the My Crafters icon. Click Forgotten your password. Enter the email address linked to your account in the box and then click Reset My Password. Next, head over to your email inbox where you should have received an email with a link to reset your password. Click the Reset Your Password link on your email. Type a brand new password in the password box. Enter it again in the password confirmation box. Click Reset My Password. You will then be logged into your account and taken to your My Crafters page where you can explore the new home of papercraft.
Hello and welcome back to Crafters TV. Have you had a look at our brand new website? It's gorgeous, isn't it? I absolutely love that fresh new look that we have to our website. It's fantastic. And all those optimised features as well. Maybe you've checked that out and maybe you've had items in your crafty basket. You've taken those few moments break that we've just had to actually get those checked out and secure those purchases to get those winging their way to you. I'd love to know what you've treated yourself to today. So do let us know in the comments and let us know what you think of the new website as well. I have to say, we're all loving it here at Crafters TV. We've all been very excited about it launching, so I'd love to hear your thoughts as well. Now, launch party, we do like to try and bring you some of our latest launches, so maybe if you missed out on any launches that we've brought to you over the past week or so, then this is the destination to catch up on those fabulous new products that you might have missed. And maybe you missed the launch of our brand new light pad. I know that our Craig launched this just last week, so it sort of is hot off the press with this amazing new light pad. This comes to you as part of our essential tools range, and it certainly is an essential tool, but for an absolutely outstanding price, just £15.99 or $19.96 if you are part of our Platinum Club. Now, this is absolutely fabulous for a range of different techniques and a range of different crafts. Maybe you are a soft crafter, then this is going to be absolutely perfect for doing your templates, for doing your patchwork. You can work onto this surface. This is actually a light pad that's super, super slim. It's LED. You do have actually 3 different light settings to this one. So you've got sort of that lightest, that medium, and the slightly more dim light setting. So it's ideal so you can customize how bright that light source is going to be. Maybe you are a jewellery maker. This is actually ideal to work onto if you've got small findings or little beads, and maybe you're working quite late at night and the light in the room that you're working in is not quite as good, then this is an ideal surface to actually work onto. If you're an artist and you're doing any sort of tracing and you need to maybe trace a photograph that you're working from, then that's an ideal way to do it using your light pad. Maybe you're into your watercolour painting. What you can do with this one is you can sketch out that design, sketch out that outline, and then rather than watercolouring onto that same piece of cardstock and then having to go back in afterwards and rub out your pencil line, how about drawing that outline using your pencil onto one piece of cardstock, laying that over the top of that light pad, and then having your piece over the top that you're going to paint onto, so that then you don't have to rub out your line work. You're actually painting onto a separate piece, but using that line work from that other piece that's underneath, and you're using that light box to actually shine through that cardstock. It's an absolutely invaluable tool. Maybe you're into your vinyl, perhaps you have machines that will cut your vinyl, and when you need to do that weeding, so when you're removing those waste pieces, placing your vinyl sheets onto here, let that light shine through, it makes it so much easier to see the waste pieces that you actually need to weed out. So you can start to see there's so many different uses in so many different crafts that you can actually be using this fabulous light pad. If you're crafting light at night, you can actually use it as a surface to work onto to give you that better light source, so you can see exactly what you're doing a lot easier. Of course, you can be using it for tracing different copyright-free designs. I know that Craig showed you on launch some of those fabulous free fonts that he's downloaded to actually create those amazing finished projects using your light box. I think it's one of those that perhaps you didn't know that you needed it in your crafty stash, but when you get this home and you start playing with this, you'll start to see how many different uses you will have for this in your crafty stash. It's going to become a true essential tool that you'll be using time and time again, and I think you'll find lots more uses when you do start using it. And quite frankly, for a price of $15.99 or $19.96, it is amazing value for money. And size-wise, it's about A4 in size, super slim as well. It's got that really compact profile. So if you're actually bringing this out to craft crops or classes, then it's very much portable, very lightweight and easy to carry around as well. So that's your light pad. We did launch it last week. Maybe you've not seen it. Now is the ideal opportunity to actually add that to your baskets and get it checked out. Get yourself a brand new essential gadget. We do love our crafty gadgets, that is for sure. So that is your light pad. Next up though, we're going to go back to the Mediterranean. We're talking about light. Let's bring more light and sunshine into our craft rooms with this amazing Mediterranean Dreams collection. Now we did see that fabulous first demonstration from Michelle using this collection. I know she's got a little bit more inspiration lined up in just a moment, but maybe you've just tuned in and you've not seen all the crafty goodies that you're getting as part of this collection. I want to share with you all of the amazing items that are included as part of this 7-piece collection. You're getting 21 stamps, 8 dies and even more included as part of this bundle for just £36.80 or $46.40. Now first up, we have got one of our legendary 3D embossing folders. We absolutely love our 3D embossing folders here at Crafters Companion. I have to say, I think we do them better than anybody else out in the craft market. The level of depth and detail that you get on these is truly outstanding. This is your beautiful decorative tiles. I mean, look at the levels. You've got that background, the midground and the foreground. I always say our 3D embossing folders, it's almost like they've been sculpted. You get all those beautiful levels of detail in there. Of course, it works great as a background using that full piece, but snip into this, trim into this, maybe use the tiles as separate embellishments singly or use them as border strips. You've got lots of options with that beautiful embossing folder. Next up, continuing the theme of thinking about creating our backgrounds, so scene setters to place all of our focal points and our embellishments onto. Here we've got our gorgeous Mediterranean tile. You've got a create a card style concept with this die set, meaning you get 2 separate dies in total. I know at first glance it does look like you're just getting the 1 die, but that outer die and that inner detail are separate. That allows you a couple of different options. So first off, just using that inner detail that can be cut into your cardstock just like so, and then that outer die can be used in conjunction with that inner die to cut that beautiful die out as a panel. Then next up, we are bringing to you the most gorgeous stencil. This is a really large scale stencil as well. It's about 7 inches square in size. This is our olives and leaves. Of course, if you want to give it a real Mediterranean look and feel, then that's going to be absolutely ideal, but change up the colorways, and this could be ideal for Christmas as well. Maybe there's going to be mistletoe berries or holly berries. Absolutely, you can change up those colorways and change the season completely with this one. I know we talk a lot about adding our inks to stencils, and that's exactly what we've done here, but think about all of the other crafty goodies you've got in your stash, like your glitter paste, maybe you've got your shimmer sprays as well, and think about all those different types of ink pads that you've got, maybe those duet ink pads that we showed you just a few moments ago. And don't forget as well, you can emboss with these through your die cutting machine. Next up, one of me and Michelle's favourite borders, this being our delicate lace border. In that first demonstration from Michelle, she showed us that gorgeous gatefold style card, cutting just a couple of these on a couple of pieces of paper with tabs either side to create that almost like gate effect or door effect onto a card. It does work both ways as well, so super useful to have in your crafty stash. You could even be picking out some of that detail with your paper piecing. But don't forget as well, with it being an edgeable type of die, it means that one side will stay in your cardstock, so that piece of card that we've got got there can be as long or as short as you choose, allowing you to create lots of different concepts on both your cards, your boxes and your scrapbook pages as well. More edge balls are included as part of this fantastic collection. This one is a super fun one with our lemon vine. Works a treat for all of your paper piecing. So just cut out the main die in one colour of cardstock and then a contrasting colour for your lovely little lemons, and paper piece those back in. I mean, there's nothing stopping you from changing up the colourway and turning those into limes if you so choose, but a fabulous die that you've got with that gorgeous edgeable die. Then we've got our fabulous Mediterranean window that looks even better when it's the right way around rather than on its head. But it's not just about the gorgeous window that you've got in this stamp set. You've got all those embellishments so you can start to build up that scene. Maybe having your bougainvillea cascading around that beautiful window. Maybe going to have your little plant pot around the front there, maybe with some of the oranges growing in that fabulous plant pot. And you do also have your sentiments included as well. So a fantastic set of stamps is that one, and all clear stamps so you can see exactly where you're stamping. And then finally, you've got all those quirky sentiment stamps. They're going to match perfectly with that oranges and lemon theme. So you've got things like squeeze the day, live your zest life, and enjoy the little things. And then we're also including those very useful lemon and orange. And of course, that could again be a lime in stamp form and also in outline die form. So very easy to cut those out using the dies. You don't have to fussy cut those if you don't want to. Absolutely everything I've just shown you there for just £36.80 or $46.40. An amazing collection, something a little bit different as well. I think it's going to breathe a little bit of fresh air into your crafting. Maybe you go to the same sort of things time and time again. Maybe it's your flowers or your butterflies. You have that same style that you tend to steer towards. Why not mix it up a little bit? Go for something a little bit quirky, a little bit different, and I think you'll have lots and lots of fun crafting with this collection. And I know our design team certainly have as well, so I know Michelle wants to share with you a few of our fabulous team samples.
I absolutely do. And I think we always say, oh, our design team have loved this, but we say it with everything. Every collection we bring you, every die set we bring you, the design team, they're just amazing. So they absolutely, so I'm going to give some shout outs because I don't feel that I do it often enough.
Yeah.
So this, but can you all please start putting your names on a little bit larger on the back?
Oh,
So this is Rebecca Davis. So I love this. This is your double Dutch, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Gosh, there was a time I used to be obsessed with that card folder. Practically every other card I used to make was one of those. Not done one of those in ages, but doesn't that look amazing?
No, I haven't. But she's done, so Rebecca's done a beautiful job with this. You've got that beautiful edgeable. But if I open it up, look how beautiful her stamping is with those lovely oranges and lemons. And again, using a bit of a masking tape to mask it off and create that beautiful background. So not only is the card gorgeous, but then when you open it up, it is stunning inside as well. So that is, again, that lovely edgeable that I was using. So this is Lisa West. Now, I love this. I love everything about this. I love the simplicity, but not the simplicity, if that makes any sense. So she's used that beautiful embossing folder. She's gone over it with some gold gilding wax, and then she's highlighted it, I think she said, with a yellow marker on there, but just tipping it so you can see that gold gilding wax. How beautiful does it absolutely look?
I have to say as well, after she'd worked on that collection, Lisa actually dropped me an email to say that embossing folder is now one of her favourite embossing folders of all time.
Oh, that's good.
And you can see it on that sample as well. Everyone loves that embossing folder. It's amazing.
It is a beautiful embossing folder. Now, I think one of our team did this because there's no name on the back. But this is absolutely beautiful. That embossing folder on the back and those beautiful oranges on there. So this is Rebecca. Oh, it's Rebecca's day today.
It is,
Again, look how beautiful that is. So this I tend to use as a matte and layer piece, but how beautiful does it look actually cut in? Because you've got those two dies, so you can cut in or can cut out. But this looks beautiful, and then you've got that lovely topiary.
Yeah, I don't know how you say it either.
You've got that beautiful orange tree in a vase on the front of there, but it's absolutely gorgeous.
Isn't it just?
I love this one. So again, I'm not sure who's done this.
I have to say I do know who done that one.
Oh, right, okay.
It was me.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
How beautiful.
Oh, thank you, Michelle. Isn't it amazing?
It absolutely is beautiful. Your colouring in is on point as always there,
you.
Lily. But again, that lovely edgeable across the bottom. And again, not sure, this might be one of the team because there's no name on the back.
Do you know, I feel like I've watched somebody make that, you know. I feel like it was a demo.
Yeah, I think it was. I think it was because there's no name on the back. Normally if it's design team, there's a name on the back. But I love that blues. I just love the blue and white. It's absolutely gorgeous. So this is Bianca's. Bring in the pinks. You wouldn't necessarily think to bring in your pinks, but if you're not popping those papers from that beautiful paper pad with it, all your other colours are absolutely going to work beautifully.
Oh, I like that.
Again, that lovely embossing folder on the back. Nice and simple, this one. And then finally, so this is Lisa West. I'm beginning to recognise their different ways of putting their names on the back. So look at that. With that beautiful mirror card, backed with the blue, and again, just simple but not simple.
Yes.
I think this collection, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. It's just beautiful. Those samples were incredible. Big thank you to the team. You've done an amazing job with those as ever. And I have to say, I love this collection. Something a little bit different. I know personally, I tend to go for my florals, my pretty flowers, my pinks and my purples. So to mix up those colours, bringing in the yellows, bringing in the oranges, those beautiful blues. Honestly, you will have so much fun playing with this collection. And to get all those crafty goodies, you're getting 21 stamps, 8 dies and even more included as part of this collection for a Platinum Club price today of £36.80 or $46.40. It's an amazing price point for all those crafty goodies. You're saving over £11 or over $14. Now, I've seen some amazing samples from the team. I think it's time to see this collection in action once more with our Michelle. So Michelle, what have you got lined up for us?
So I've got that Mediterranean tile.
Oh yes.
I just love it and I use it all the time. And it's just as simple as that. It's beautiful. I love the fact that you can cut in with it and you can cut out with it. That beautiful card that I just showed you how she'd cut in, which allows you to see through, is just absolutely gorgeous. One of my favourite ways, and it always tends to be, is I like to cut out with it. So that's what I'm going to do. I've got some of that orange textured cardstock from, again, it's from this collection. If you don't have the cardstock from this particular collection, I'm pretty sure with all of the textured cardstock packs we've got, you've probably got an orange somewhere along the lines. If you haven't, you can be creating your own backgrounds. Don't forget you can do that. There's those 3 tricolour aquas came with this collection. Beautiful for creating your own watercoloured backgrounds with those. You saw me with the washi tape to create your own background. So if you've got washi tape in your stash and you've got lots of oranges and lemons, you can absolutely be creating your own background as well.
Absolutely. I know we've brought you quite a few of our linen card packs do have that fabulous sort of orange toning. I think our fall and festive, I think we've still got that in stock over on the website, that bumper card pack. That's got a lovely orange tone in there as well. I know Venetian Grace did as well. So quite a few of your card packs, you should have some of that lovely orange that you'll find in your crafty stash or over on the website.
Absolutely. And if you're anything like me and Lily, you've hoarded lots of those.
I do love my linen card. You know what I'm like for linen card. And
absolutely.
I found another stash of it the other day.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did.
Is it because you're packing up to
well, I've packed
move?
1 box, Michelle. 1 box. That's all. I've got a week and a half. It's fine. I'll do it this weekend, maybe. Maybe. But the thing is, when I start packing my craft stuff, then I see stuff that I'd forgotten about, and I start crafting again. It's terrible.
You absolutely do, don't you?
Yeah, it's awful.
Look at that. Look how that peeled off. I've started doing what Jan said and peeling my paper away from my die rather than the other way.
I've started doing the same as well, and it does make a big difference, doesn't it?
I mean, that is going to be so satisfying when I go in with my poke tool later and pop all of those out.
Or just bash it on the side of your table.
Yes, that's it's equally as satisfying, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I've got one in orange now. And I've got one in the yellow as well.
Nice.
So with these, I've got a couple of pieces of card cut out, just a little bit bigger. So these are 5 2/8, 5 1/4, sorry, by 5 1/4.
Here we go again with the 8.
I need to remember when I'm doing a craft along, if I've got a 1/8 in, then I do that. But I need to know that normally it's 1/4 and a half. So it's 5 1/4.
There we go.
And you've got that beautiful, I've just used one of my corner punches just to curve that over. Now, if you like the paper piecing look, but you're not sort of up for it, Lily was saying earlier, there's many different ways, but what I tend to do is I like to just cut a piece of the patterned paper or plain paper, pop it in the middle, and when you pop it on, it just gives it a little bit of va-va-voom.
Do you know what, that's really funny. Now you've polished that behind, it looked like a totally different pattern.
It does.
That's really strange,
it really
isn't it?
changes it up, doesn't it?
Yeah, because then to me that looks like an outer frame with something in the middle, whereas before it looked like an all-over panel.
Yeah.
That's strange how it plays with your eyes. Wow.
It was just a small piece that I cut. So it was just 2 1/4 inches, and I wanted it just to fit in sort of those 4 circles in the middle. So that's what we're going to do with that one. But for this one, I'm going to glue this one straight down because this is going to go on the base of my box, and the other's going to go on the lid.
Oh, we've got a fabulous box lined up. I'm excited about this. I always love Michelle's boxes. They're always fabulous. So excited to see what she's got planned for this one. Ooh.
So using my dotty, and I've got to say I'm so happy that there was in stock the last time I checked.
They are in stock at the moment.
Oh, thank goodness for that.
We do also have the fine tip glue applicators in stock as well.
Yes.
So if you prefer that route, you've got both options, which is always nice.
That's it. Absolutely. I always feel guilty using our dotty when we've got none in stock.
I know, it's almost like dangling that carrot, isn't it? Which is never too much of a good thing.
Yeah,
kind of like,
absolutely.
Here's what you could have won.
Yes.
Nice little game show reference for you there.
Definitely. So to make sure that I get that exactly where I want it to go, I'm going to stick it to this first rather than that, because I can guarantee I'll glue it to that. It won't be quite where I want it to be, and then I'll be very annoyed. So it doesn't matter which way you do it, it's which way works for you.
Definitely.
So again, pop the dotty all over the back.
It's funny because that's what I think me and Debbie Fisher were talking about on air the other week, how we all have our different ways, our different techniques, our different styles of doing things. And it might be the case that you try Michelle's technique, you think, you know what, that doesn't work for me, but then maybe you tune in the next day and Craig's showing you the same technique, but just a slightly different method, and you give that a go and it works for you. It's all about trying out those different techniques. I know Michelle's obviously used her dotty tape pen there. If I was at home, I'd personally be using my tacky glue in the fine tip glue applicator. Neither is right, neither is wrong, it's whatever works for you. And we always say there's no wrongs in crafting, but you know what, I disagree. The only wrong in crafting is if you are not enjoying yourself. That's the only wrong time in crafting.
Yes, I absolutely 100% agree with that, because I think we put so much pressure on ourselves. So-and-so's done that and it's brilliant. My makes never look like that, or you know, we're stressing about sizes and measurements and things like that. And I think actually, just have fun.
Absolutely.
If it ends up looking an absolute mess, if you've had fun along the way, you may have learned a way to do something and not do something, but as long as you've had fun along the way, I think you're definitely right. That is all that matters.
Absolutely.
So you can see this is my base because I've wrote base on it.
I'm glad it's not just me that does that, because honestly I wouldn't know if I was coming or going if I didn't.
I think because we make so much prep for ourselves, and we put them in sort of our little, I've got my little prep box at home, so I pop everything in that box, and I sort of label all sorts of things, so I know where I am when I come to get it out a week later. I'm like, yes, that's what that is.
Exactly.
Because I don't know if it's just me, but sometimes I'm dreaming about what I'm making. I make some fabulous stuff in my dreams, can I just say?
Oh yeah, I'm glad it's not just me as well. I do exactly the same. And then you wake up, you think, oh, you know, I'm going to have to try that idea. And then I stop for a second, I think, oh my goodness, that was a terrible idea. I'm not trying that out. But when you're dreaming, it seems like it's going to be the best creation ever. It's going to look amazing. And then you stop and think about it, you think, no, Lily, you were sleeping then. It was not a good idea.
Right, so let's trim this down. So it's 8 by 8, both pieces of card. So I'm going to create a box that's 4 by 4 and 2 inches deep. So if you're using any of our scoreboards, someone said yesterday, I didn't realise the normal scoreboard had the box base and the box lid on.
Oh yeah.
So they absolutely do. So using any of our boards, one on the box lid side and one on the box base, and they're going to fit over each other perfectly. So I'm going to pop these together first. Now, if I was at home, normally I would finish sort of decorating the sides first, but I want to show you something, and it needs me to put the box together to sort of show you what I mean.
Oh, I'm intrigued. I'm looking forward to this.
No, I've made it sound a lot more exciting than it probably is.
Oh, no, I'm sure it's fabulous. I'm sure it is. I am looking forward to seeing what you're going to be creating though. Do love a Michelle box.
This is perfect cookie size.
Ooh,
that's a perfect cookie size box. So I'm just making sure that all my sides are stuck together.
Thinking they'd have to be something like maybe lemon cookies in that sort of box. Give sort of Mediterranean feel.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, yeah.
So you can see my base fits on the inside of my lid, which is the way you would normally decorate one. But what I want to do is I want to create, not an upside down box, but I want to create a box where my base is my lid and my lid is my base.
Okay.
Hence that I've put it together so my words make more sense when you can visualise it as well. So my base is going to become my lid. So I'm going to pop this on here.
Okay.
So we're going to glue it on. So what it allows me to do is it allows me to be able to take it off my base. It's going to become my lid, but instead of it going on the outside, it goes on the inside. Just a different way to create your box. So we're going to pop this on the top here. So I'm going to glue this and not this, so I know that I'm getting glue exactly where I need it to be.
Tell you what this is making me think of now, a pineapple upside down cake. Do you remember those? That was a school dinner classic for us,
Yes,
I do. Pineapple upside down cake.
I hated it.
Oh, did you?
I wasn't a fan of that one, no, definitely not.
Well, Sam in our ear is saying, what makes a pineapple upside down cake? Well, Sam, it's very, very simple. It's a cake that's upside down. So the pineapple is on the top instead of on the bottom. It's just a cake with some fruit in. It's not quite as exciting as it sounds, but it was one of my favourites at school dinners. So yeah, it's making me think of one of those.
So you can see it's almost like what are those hats called when you graduate?
Oh, mortarboard.
Yes. So you're going to pop it out like that. So we're just going to pop that to the side because I'm going to pop this on the base. So it's all going to sort of be lovely and matching. But you can see, so my lid now has become my base. So again, we're going to do exactly the same. I'm going to pop the glue on here. And we'll pop that in the middle of here. So I think sometimes we just want to make a normal box or we don't have the time to make a fancy box. But actually, if you just have time to make a normal box, turn it upside down and you've instantly made your normal box just that little bit more fancy.
We like that.
So again, the reason that I wanted to pop it together to show you before I mat and laid everything is because we would normally sort of put the side pieces on the other bit, but we're not going to. So let's pop that in. And then they're going to go on this bit. So definitely as well, if you've got a pattern that, you know, needs to be the right way up, I've popped it together just so I can show you how it comes together, just in that little bit of a different way, but not having to put any more effort into making a box as, you know, the normal box that you're making.
I have to say, I'm loving the rounded corners. It gives it a real different look and feel, doesn't it?
Just a little bit different, isn't it? Because again, where's my other piece gone? Oh, it's there. It's right in front of my face.
Hiding in plain sight, as they say.
Yeah, just rounding your corners off makes it look so different. It really does.
I believe our corner punches are back in stock over on the website, so if you are looking to grab some fabulous corner punches, do check out the website because they do, like we can see here, they just changed up that look and feel entirely. Very simple and quick to do, but it just gives you a little bit of a different take on your projects.
Absolutely. I went through a phase where everything had curved corners.
Yeah, when
literally.
you first buy that punch, you're like, oh right, round the corners here, round the corner. Yeah, I think we've all been there. Oh dear.
Absolutely.
I remember when punches were like the big thing long before we had dies. You had all your different punches, you had your border punches, you had your little flowers, you had all sorts. I've not managed to part with mine. I still kept it, not used them in years and years.
And then there was the border punches that came with the corner punch,
yes.
and you had to line it up and get everything.
They were right fast then, weren't they?
Gosh, yes.
And you'd have to stand up because some of them didn't punch quite so well, especially if you're using thicker weight cardstock, and you'd have to stand up and put your whole body weight into it. Oh my goodness, what a palaver, eh?
It really was.
Oh dear.
It really was. So that's my box so far. Then what we're going to sort of do next is, it's funny, Lily mentioned that stamp earlier that came with the tag punch. So I've used my tag punch to create this. Again, using the same, I was going to hiccup then.
Oh dear.
But I didn't, it's all right. You know when you can sort of feel it coming?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you don't need me hiccuping live on air.
Oh dear.
It's very loud. And it makes me laugh.
Oh.
And then when you laugh, you hiccup even more, don't you?
Yeah, oh dear. Never good.
So just some ribbon from my stash. Used my tag punch, so that was in the 2-inch, because it's sort of got those 3 spaces, hasn't it? The 1.5 inch, the 2 inch, and the 2.5. Just cut my card stock down. Let's trim this off a little bit, because we're going to pop that there, but we're going to put the Live Your Zest Life on there. But I'm going to pop it on a foam pad.
Of course! We need a bit of dimension, come on now.
Absolutely. The thing is, it's a tag. It doesn't have to be sort of tied on and sort of free hanging or dangling there. You can absolutely stick it on with a foam pad and it be nice and in place. I've got my lovely ribbon. I've also got a little bow that we're going to pop there.
Oh, cute.
So let's pop a little bit of tay. I'm going to pop that on there. And so Live Your Zest Life, that's going to go, and it's going to go on a foam pad.
Yeah,
we'll cut one in
needed.
half. We won't be wasteful. Yeah. She says, look how much I've got left.
Last one. It's always a sad moment when you get down to the last foam pad on the sheet, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
It's like when you get to the end of your glue and you've got to the stage where you've had to store it upside down because there's so little left and you're shaking it, and you get to that point, you're like, right, Lily, that glue is definitely empty now. Time to open another one.
Yes.
So it's almost like a little bit of a ceremony, isn't it, when you're onto a new bottle of glue. Sad, but yes, it's true.
Yeah, absolutely.
I have to say our all-purpose is a fabulous glue. It is back in stock over on the website as well, but it's one of the ones that we all use here at Crafters TV. I use it for all of my matting and layering when I'm crafting at home. Super, super strong as well, but you also have that bit of wiggle room. So if you don't line it up perfectly first time round, you've got that ability just to manoeuvre it into position, so you get that perfect placement. Oh, options. I
know. I think I'm going to pop them down there.
Yeah, that works for me.
I think they look nice down there.
And what have you used to colour your gorgeous little lemons and oranges?
So I've used the tricolour aquas that come with these. So I've got some, this is some watercolour card, and I just use those tricolour aquas like I sort of always do. So what I tend to do is I tend to pop it on here, my pen, and then I pick it up with a brush.
Brilliant.
That seems to be my go-to. I think it makes me feel like a real artist.
I always think that as well, especially if you bring out a paintbrush and you're having a little bit of a paint. You think, oh, blimey, next thing you know, you're Pablo Picasso. But, not quite. I think those pens, we do have them in stock over on the website, so do just check those out, see how fabulous. And the colour tones work perfectly with this collection.
Yeah. So, and then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pop some of those lovely little leaves on there.
This is cute.
And then pop that one there. It almost looks like wings. I feel like I need to adjust that one. It doesn't look quite right. Let's have it just going underneath there a little bit. That feels better. And then, so if I turn that round, so mainly using that beautiful tile die, you've got a lovely inside out or upside down box.
A pineapple upside down cake box. What more could you want? How absolutely fantastic is that? Love that demo. Something a little bit different as always from our fabulous Michelle. And if you want to recreate a box as fantastic as that one, you need to get your hands on this amazing Mediterranean Dreams collection. So for £36.80 or $46.40, you're going to get home absolutely everything that I'm just about to show you. So kicking off with that gorgeous Mediterranean tile die that Michelle's just used to great effect in that demonstration. Don't forget, it is a create a card style die, meaning the two dies are separate, allowing you that ability to cut both in and out of your cardstock. Next up is that embossing folder that we all absolutely adore. It's so useful, no matter what colour of cardstock you are teaming this with. Maybe it's even going to be embossed onto some of your black card and highlighted that detail using some of your gilding wax. It's just a fantastic 3D embossing folder that I think you'll be using time and time again. Next up, another fabulous stencil. We have got our gorgeous olives and leaves. Don't forget again, use all those different mixed media items that you've got in your crafty stash, like your inks, your shimmer sprays, your paste, but as well emboss with that one through your die cutting machine, and you'll get that dimension as well as a beautiful colour onto your stencil. Next up, this fabulous edgeable die, our lemon vine. How cool is that? Super funky. You can make a really clean and simple, quick and easy card using this one. Just cutting it once into your cardstock, maybe a little bit of pattern paper behind, sentiment on there, and you are good to go with a super quirky, super fun creation. Next up, a very elegant delicate lace border die that we've got with this one. It's one of our edgeable style dies, which means that bottom edge is going to cut out of your cardstock, but that top edge and that left and right hand side there are going to stay within your cardstock, allowing you to repeat that border if you so wish, or create lots of different concepts when it comes to both your box making and your card making, maybe even your scrapbook and memory album making as well. Then we've got our gorgeous Mediterranean window. Not just about that beautiful window itself, which is a real statement stamp that you've got with that one, but all of your other additional stamps too, like your bougainvillea, you've got your plant pot, you've got your gorgeous plant on there as well, and all of those fabulous sentiments. And talking of sentiments, this one really is all about those fun and fabulous sentiments with this stamp and die set. This is Live Your Zest Life. You've got all your amazing sentiment stamps that are really fun, really that little bit different as well. But you've also got your lemons, your oranges, which of course you could be turning that lemon into a lime if you so choose. But you've also got the matching dies as well, so very easy to cut that detail out of your stamp design with just one pass through that die cutting machine. 21 stamps, 8 dies and more included as part of this 7-piece Mediterranean Dreams collection for just £36.80 or $46.40. Now we've just seen that amazing demonstration with the Mediterranean Dreams collection, but Michelle has created lots of fabulous makes over the course of this show, and it's time to get your votes in for a demo of the show. So Michelle, get those makes ready and we're going to get that vote going, because of course we need to squeeze in as well demo of the day. So what's it going to be for demo of this show?
I forgot all about demo of the day.
I've just remembered just now, I'll be honest.
So number one was that lovely tent fold gatefold card with those beautiful edgeables. Number two was that lovely Violet Studios one.
Oh, nice.
Where we used all those elements with the washi tape and everything in there. And then number three is the box that I've just done, again with that beautiful Mediterranean Dreams.
Oh, it's going to be a tough one. Is it 1, 2 or 3? We've got a real mix of seasons there. We've got all things summery and beautiful and bright with that fabulous Mediterranean Dreams collection. Then we've got all things Christmas with our Violet Studios Home for Christmas collection. So what's it going to be? Completely up to you. Get those votes in for demo of the show, and then we'll get the vote going for demo of the day as well. Now, we did launch our brand new website earlier today. I know it's a little bit different. We've got that beautiful brand new look and feel to the website, but perhaps you've gone on there, you're feeling a little bit lost, you're not quite sure where everything is. Well, we've got Ben's here to explain everything, to make you sort of get to know that website a little bit better and make that process super easy. So have a little look at this.
Hi, I'm Ben from Crafters TV. As you may know, we've just launched an amazing new website, our new home of papercraft to house all of your crafty needs. And as we've had a bit of a makeover, I'm here today to help you log into your account on our brand new site. So, what are we waiting for? Let's get started. Go to the Crafters Companion homepage. Make sure to select the correct location at the top of the page. Go to the My Crafters icon on the top right of your screen. Next, enter your email address. Then, enter your password. Click the Sign In button. You should now be logged into your account and taken to your My Crafters page. When you're ready to log out, go to the left-hand side of the page and click the Log Out button in the My Account box. When you're logged out, you'll be taken back to the Crafters Companion page. And it's as easy as that. Hi, I'm Ben from Crafters TV. As you may know, we've just launched an amazing new website, our new home of papercraft to house all of your crafty needs. And as we've had a bit of a makeover, I'm here today to give you a bit of a refresher on how to reset your password. So, what are we waiting for? Let's get started. First, go to the Crafters Companion homepage. Next, make sure that you've selected the correct location. Go to the My Crafters icon. Click Forgotten Your Password. Enter the email address linked to your account in the box and then click Reset My Password. Next, head over to your email inbox where you should have received an email with a link to reset your password. Click the Reset Your Password link on your email. Type a brand new password in the password box. Enter it again in the password confirmation box. Click Reset My Password.
Demo of the day is my
You'll
stuff.
then be logged into your account and taken to your My Crafters page where you can explore the new home of Papercraft.
Hello and welcome back to the final 7 minutes of this launch party. It's the last show of the day here on Crafters TV. It's our launch party and we have been having an absolutely fantastic show, and it's always lovely to have all of your company at home. So thank you so much for joining us. We do have quite a lot to pack into this last 5 or so minutes. We do have, of course, that vote that we're going to have to get going for demo of the day. We've got a result in for demo of the show that we'll go to in just a moment. But before we go to that final vote, let's have a look at some of your top picks for today, some of the items that you're absolutely loving over on the website. So first up, we have got our watercolor card. Now this is a true crafty essential. This is one that Michelle's just actually used in that previous demonstration. Anytime you're going to be adding water, whether it's to any of your watercolor paints, perhaps it's your aqua pens, maybe you're doing a sort of inky background with your water reactive inks and you're going to be loading that cardstock with water, this is the cardstock to go for. It is premium quality 300 GSM watercolor card. In each pack you're getting 15 sheets, but we're not just bringing to you one pack as part of this deal. You are getting 3 packs, which gives you 45 sheets in total for a Platinum Club price of £14.26 or $18.35. It takes water like an absolute dream. It doesn't cockle or buckle. It doesn't pill when you start to paint onto here. So you're going to get the optimum results when it comes to all of those water-based techniques. Our multi-purpose card is absolutely brilliant, and it's the one that we go to most of the time, but anytime you're using anything water-based, then this one is the one to go for. And quite frankly, at that price, when you're getting a whopping 45 sheets, now is definitely the time to stock up. Now we have, like I say, got that vote in for demo of the show, so I want to get that vote going for demo of the day. So demo of the show goes to demo number 3.
Aww.
Demo number 3, that gorgeous box, is demo of the show.
We love a good box though, don't we?
We do. We absolutely do.
Shall I pass you it over?
Do you want to start the vote
shall
going?
I do it?
Yeah, go on. Treat you. Let's get the vote going for demo of the day. So what's it going to be?
Thank you very much. So, from Wake Up Call this morning is demo number 1 with the beautiful Mediterranean dreams. I feel like I'm some sort of glamorous assistant. So that's number 1. Number 2 was that box from Masterclass earlier with that lovely shaker element on the front.
I like that.
And then number 3 is the box that I've just done. Again, with the Mediterranean dreams.
Gosh, that's going to be a tough vote. You've got just a couple of minutes to get those votes in, so nice and quick on that one. Grace on the socials will tally up those votes and we'll see what's going to win demo of the day. As always, I can't call it. I can never guess. Even when it's my own demos, even when I've got a personal favourite, I can never call what you guys at home are going to go for, because quite frankly, that is a tough vote. So get those votes in and we'll see what's going to win demo of the day. Now, we just showed you a fabulous deal on some of that watercolour cardstock. We've got even more amazing deals when it comes to other types of cardstock. But this time, we are going luxury. Not just any cardstock, no, luxury cardstock, and red, gold and green when it comes to this one. Yeah, we were having a little bit of a sing-song in the break. Good job you couldn't hear us, that is for sure. But yeah, all things red, gold and green when it comes to this luxury cardstock collection. You're getting a whopping 90 sheets in total for an amazing Platinum Club price of £15.98 or $25.52. So you're getting 3 separate packs here. First off, we start with our red. And it's the same sort of configuration when it comes to each and every single one of these packs. So you're getting 10 sheets of that beautiful non-shed glitter card. That die cuts like an absolute dream. It is incredible. Next up, you have your beautiful mirror card. So your red mirror card, 10 sheets of that one. And then finally, you've got your red satin card. Again, 10 sheets of that one, giving you 30 sheets in total in your red card. Next up we have your beautiful gold. I absolutely love this. I use this time and time again, whether it's for my Christmas crafting or my everyday crafting. It's a real essential in your crafty stash. Once again, 10 of your glitter, 10 of your satin and 10 of your, as I call it, proper shiny mirror, and it really is shiny. It's gorgeous, works an absolute treat for all of your drop shadows as well when you're crafting. And then finally, perfect for all those Christmas makes, it's your green selection. Another 30 sheets included here. You've got your glitter, you have got your satin, and you've also got that beautiful mirror as well. Amazing collection. A whopping, oh my goodness me, a whopping 90 sheets. All 90 sheets of that luxurious cardstock, and honestly that is going to add the most luxurious, opulent look and feel to all of your makes, whether they're for Christmas or beyond. It's going to look absolutely gorgeous in all of your crafting. £15.98 or $25.52 for all 90 sheets of that gorgeous quality cardstock. Now, we do have a winner for Demo of the Day. So Demo of the Day is going to, it's a tough one, I couldn't call it, and it's gone to Demo number 1.
Oh.
Ooh.
But thank you very much.
Absolutely. I mean, I loved all three, so I'll be happy with any winner when it came to all of those. But yeah, Demo number 1. So later on in the week, when it comes to Sunday, that will be going in for your Demo of the Week. What will win? I'm not sure. Lots of amazing makes coming up throughout the week. That is for sure, but that will be going into your Demo of the Week, folks. Now, it's been an absolutely fantastic show. I have super enjoyed it. Thank you so much, Michelle. Inspirational as ever. It's been lovely to be alongside Michelle for this launch party show. Thank you to everybody at home for your company. We love hearing your comments. We love having you join us as well. I'll be back on Friday. Yeah, I'm just thinking, what day is it? It's Tuesday today. I'll be back Friday, wake up call. I'll be alongside Debbie Robinson, fresh from a holiday. She'll be tan, she'll be refreshed, can't wait. But I'll be back 11 o'clock Friday morning. But make sure you join us tomorrow at 11 a.m. as always for wake up call. Don't forget as well, check out that brand new website, reset your passwords, have a look at those how-to videos if you're a little bit lost. But in the meantime, take care and happy crafting. I'll be seeing you again very soon. Goodbye.